Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Midwest Buzz podcast. Did you miss us last week?
Yeah, sorry guys. Sickness.
And scheduling conflicts.
Yeah, it was.
It was mostly sickness
It's
because it was like we couldn't do the day we usually do.
yeah, poor planning slash sickness. Um, yes, we are back. Happy February when this comes out.
Yeah,
Today is an absolutely beautiful day.
yeah,
My car said 38, but I'm wondering if it's even warmer than that.
could be. And there's no wind. Yesterday was warm too, but the wind was horrible.
True. Also, I'd like to apologize to you guys if you listened to the episode on wedding planning. A concerned listener informed me that I was a little hot
I feel like
last time.
I think we fixed it this time. Hopefully, I'm louder.
It
Looks
looks
like
like you're
it.
coming in louder. I apparently woke up someone's child because they kept turning up the volume to hear you.
Oh, as
And
if I was
then
saying anything important.
and then they would like try to quick turn it down, but they didn't turn it down in time and I woke up their child because I'm so loud. And I was like, I'm really sorry. So,
Well,
apologies. But it'll be fine. I mean, it was good content. I went and listened to it after they said that, and I was like, yeah, it was a little loud. But it was still a
I
good
mean, it
episode.
was
It was a
answering the
fun, yeah, it was a
questions.
fun episode. Um, yes, besides your family being sick.
Yeah, Grant never got it. Adam and I both got the stomach bug, which is my least favorite sickness.
Yes.
Of the ones that you can just get at home. Obviously, there are worse sicknesses, but
Yeah.
um, I was so worried that Grant was gonna get it, and so far I mean, at the point of filming this, we're like a week out from when I got it, and he still has been good. So
Good.
happy about that. But
I love getting the stomach bug. Anything that makes me lose weight.
yeah, stomach bug while pregnant.
I'm just kidding. I just like there are certain things about being sick that I do enjoy.
Getting to lay
There's
around
something
and not
about
feel
laying on a
guilty.
couch with a blankie and taking naps.
I did like taking a nap.
Yeah.
And luckily, my mother-in-law came and got Grant and took him to play because I was like, I don't want him to, like, what if he's going to get sick next and then you guys get sick or anything?
Yeah.
But they've been good too, so.
I don't know because I'm not a nap taker and I can't really just
Me
sit
either.
down and relax without thinking I should be doing something. So it's hard for me to do that at home.
Yeah.
So I've had my Aura ring for a year now, and so
Oh,
it
wow.
did a analysis on the last year of my life,
Yeah.
and it said that I was most active in the evenings around 6 p.m., which makes sense because that's when most of my photo shoots are going on.
Yeah.
And then it said I took 20 naps. And I
In
was
the
like,
year.
in the year. And I was like, I actually didn't think I took that many naps, but I suppose like it'll track if I cash out in a car. And I
Yeah.
do love a good,
Car nap.
yes.
That is honestly the only place I can really nap because otherwise I have FOMO. I think I just can't nap. When I'm in a car, it's like, what else am I doing?
Yeah, also this is a little bit embarrassing. My typical bedtime, this is bad because this is averaging. So this means I go to bed a lot later than this sometimes. My typical time in bed was 12:07 a.m. to 8:48 a.m.
What?
Yeah,
That's so bad.
I need to change that. It should be like 10 to 6. That would be fine.
Yeah.
That would be healthier. Just kidding. I have terrible sleep schedule. But yeah, I found that interesting.
It is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like knowing sleep.
It is
Stuff.
fun, the stats. I do
Yeah.
like that. I do like looking back at stuff like that, even if it is humbling.
Yeah.
It said I walked 39 marathons.
Whoa.
Yeah. I was like, really? But I
In a
did
year,
it.
but like
Yeah.
for weddings and
But when
stuff.
you
And
think
you
about-
walk on your walking pad
Yeah.
a lot. Interesting. 39 marathons. A marathon is 26 point. What is a marathon?
26.6. I always think of the stickers on the back of
Yeah.
people's cars.
Yeah. Same.
6.
I
Yeah.
think so. Wow. That's impressive.
But yeah, anything else you've been up to? I actually haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah. We were just chatting before this while JC was prepping for the episode. And I was like, wait, save for the podcast. She was talking about her lake house.
Don't speak. No.
This will be past the point by the time you listen to this, but Grant is going away for the weekend with
Mm.
my mother-in-law and his cousin Kian. They're going to big trucks show in Fargo, so it's like a monster truck show or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. One of
Yeah.
my friend's little boys is excited for that. They're going.
Yeah.
That's
So
fun.
she's taking them, and at first Adam and I were like, it's just one night. Like, yeah, okay, it's fine. We thought they would just stay Friday night, go to the show Saturday, and come back.
Yeah.
But they're staying 2 nights. She told me, she's
Oh,
like, I already booked it for 2 nights, but we can come back if we need to. I was like, no, it's okay. It's
yeah.
like, then we can pay attention in church on Sunday morning, I
You guys will
guess.
be focused.
Yeah.
That'll be fun for him. It'll be
Yeah.
that's hard though. That's like Lauren was away from Ezra for the first time last weekend.
It's hard.
And I was like, oh dang, like, cause he's over a year. I
Yeah.
just always like I get that that's something I can't comprehend because I'm
Yeah.
not a parent yet.
Yeah.
Someday, hopefully, I will
It's also
call you
just
and be
different.
like, I
Yeah.
miss this so much.
Yeah. I think Grant was over a year for before Adam and I left him for the first time.
Yeah. I think it
But
would
yeah.
depend on a lot, like what it was for. Like if it was for work, I'd be a little bit like, oh, I can't believe it. But if it was maybe like a vacation or something, I'd
Yeah.
probably be more excited. But you're still gonna miss them
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, no, my update is that I've just been spending copious amounts of time removing wallpaper from the lake house. But there's only one bedroom or there's only one bathroom left, and it's the bathroom upstairs, and it's only a border.
Oh, nice.
So
You're
we're
getting
making
there.
progress.
You're getting there.
Yeah, light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, it's still so much to do, but the wallpaper just is such a time consuming, like,
Tedious.
and it just feels so like such a waste of time.
Right.
Like, I'm like, I could be doing so much more right now.
Yeah. But it is towards your future home. So.
Yes, so that's exciting. Things are happening out there.
Were you picking out anything fun at Menards or no?
No. Valves for water, like where the water comes into the toilet. Super fun.
Yes, it's so exciting.
I did get new toilets for both of the bathrooms though, so that'll be a nice improvement.
Yeah.
Not very many people were at the lake this summer, but if you were and you saw the bathroom upstairs, gross.
Yeah.
Needed a new toilet.
Did you end up last time we were together was I went out to the lake house with you and then you were gonna go look at tile. Did you find any tiles that you liked?
I have not selected a tile yet. I think I've solidified, like I've picked a countertop.
Oh, good.
So they're gonna hopefully the next step is they come out and they measure everything, and then we can get that installed. And then I almost kind of just want to wait and see it installed, see it with the cabinets finished.
Yeah, you might as well wait
And
if
then
it's not like
the
it has
old
to
tile
be.
will be demoed by then, and then that way I can actually just like view the tile in the space. I'm so visual. I have a hard time just like looking at lay flats.
Yeah.
And committing to something. So.
Did you picked your carpet, right? Did you get that all in?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Carpet's picked. Yeah. So Nathan's gonna build the wall for the third bedroom like next week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I think that'll be fun. So, yeah, lots of things happening.
Things are happening.
I think I've said it before, but I've been posting all of my like recap videos on TikTok. I should show you some of them.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I don't have TikTok and now I would not be able to get it back even if I wanted to. But okay. You didn't do like, I don't know why creators were just like deleting it from their phone.
So dumb.
Like you literally make money on this app. You might as well just wait and see what happens. But you didn't
so I have
anything.
it back. Which I found out.
Did it go away at all?
Yes. So I had a notification. I took a screenshot. I was like, is this going to be like the moment where we're like, look back and tell our kids, I remember where I was at when TikTok was banned.
It's like when Vine died. I don't remember where it was at.
So this is what it said. First of all, I went in and saved all of my videos that I liked. Oh, wait. Do I not have the screenshot? Yeah. Basically, it said something about it was banned, but then we got a thing saying, welcome back. Thanks for your patience and support. As the recent result, President Trump's efforts, TikTok is back in the U.S. You can continue to create, share, and discover all the things you love on TikTok.
Yeah, because Trump wants a American buyer. Is basically he's giving 75 days for someone to buy it in America.
You know more about this than I do. All I know is
saw.
that it's technically banned still in South Dakota. And so I was talking with a brand the other day to do some publicity for them, which I won't talk about it until it's actually confirmed. But is a different one that I was talking about last time.
Okay.
And they were like, oh, yeah, like we're a South Dakota based company. And so we actually can't have you plugging stuff on TikTok because it's banned on TikTok. Like South Dakota has
they
TikTok
can't
ban. So they were like,
Christy
we only want you to
What's
push.
this?
They only want you to push content on
Instagram
and Facebook. So
and you're like,
I was like,
cannot.
that's
sorry.
fine.
No.
TikTok is my only option. No, just kidding. But anyway.
Yeah.
Yes, speaking of TikTok Reels, that is what we're doing for our next episode.
Yeah. So I'm not on social media still. Oh, by the time this is out, I'll be back on. But so I kind of I scroll YouTube Shorts, which is totally a cheat.
She's
but
like,
sometimes
got the itch, and you're like, must.
And I scroll, and the algorithm is totally different on YouTube versus my like Reels or anything, just based on what I like and stuff. So I get these guys that do these ranking videos, and they'll be like, rate these bar foods without knowing what's coming next. And I was just like, I've watched some of their stuff before, and I was like, oh, that's fun.
Right. It's entertaining.
Yeah. So I was like, we were trying to come up with what are we going to talk about today? Because you guys aren't giving us any suggestions. So I was like, let's just do that and see what comes of it. If nothing else, it'll make some interesting reels. So we both came up with a few lists, and the other person does not know the items or in what order we'll say them, and they have to rank them.
So I get to rank. Here, you read your first list first. Yep. So I have places 1 through 5, and then I have to place that.
Yeah. And for this first list, 1 is like your top, and 5 is the worst.
1 is the best, 5 would be at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my first list is makeup items.
Okay.
So first, number 1, bronzer. Where are you ranking it?
I do love bronzer. I'm going to say 3.
It's a safe starting point.
Yes, we're going mid.
Yeah. Okay. Primer.
Oh, we'll throw that at 5.
I was going to say, I don't even use primer. I hear good things, but if you're doing an all-day thing.
Yeah, if I'm like doing my makeup and I actually want it to look really good, I do have
or stay
primer.
All day.
Yeah, if it's like an all-day thing, I'll put it on before weddings sometimes.
Yeah.
But if I'm just like bare minimum, if I have to run out the door, primer is not used.
Yeah. Okay. Concealer.
I'm really thinking you put I'm going to say 4. Oh, but that should also be higher. Okay, 4.
Okay. Mascara.
That's going to be 1 for me.
Okay. That's a good one. I feel like most people throw on mascara and feel like good.
I think I know in my head what I would put as number 1 and number 2, and mascara is up there. Okay. So I just have to see what this last item is.
Lip gloss.
Oh, okay. I actually wasn't even gonna think that. I'll do it as 2 then.
Yeah. Okay. What is your like
solid
number 1 makeup item?
If you were like, JC, you need to do like 2 things to your face before you leave, I'd actually put mascara on, and I would like check the brows. I was gonna say you do something in your brows. Yeah. Other than that, I'd be like, I guess I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
you have good skin, and you don't really have under eyes. Like, you don't have under eyes, non-existent.
0.
You don't have bags.
Yeah.
So concealer. That's why I was like, I'm
actually pretty close to, and I do wear a lot of lip gloss.
Yeah, so that's why I did that, because JC has lip gloss in every purse, in every cup holder in her car. So I was like, I wonder if that would be her number 1 or not. Okay, yeah. So
cool. I like it. Okay, my first topic is ways of travel.
Like transportation?
Transportation.
Okay.
So you're traveling, this is the ways to do it. First is taxi.
4.
Okay, next is train.
I'd say that's like 3.
Okay. Jet.
Private jet or just like an airplane?
Let's just say commercial plane.
Commercial plane?
Yeah.
That's 2.
Okay. Oh, you're actually going to get this, I think, really good. The next option, horseback.
Number 1. Okay, 5.
Private helicopter.
Oh, no.
You actually don't like helicopters, so I was like, oh, wait.
That's how freaking what's-his-face died.
The basketball guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant.
So you have to put that as number 1.
That has to be my number 1. Oh, yeah. That's hard. I mean, if it was totally safe all the time, sure.
I mean, no form of transportation is safe.
Also, his was a hit job, so.
Yeah.
So they say. Conspiracy theory.
Your
tinfoil hats. That's one we've done a conspiracy theory.
I do love a good conspiracy theory, though.
I know. I'm deep in them. Should we actually
wear tinfoil hats and do an episode where we just like straight at the camera, like,
this is
the moon landing was fake.
The Earth is flat.
Speaking of the Earth is flat, my brother sent a meme. This is so off topic.
Oh wait, speaking of your brother, well, your younger brother, one of his shorts came up while I was scrolling.
Oh, my youngest brother? Yeah. I was like, all of my brothers.
The one where he's like, when Runnings is having their bucket sell, tried to fit a kayak.
Yes, I did see that.
Okay, anyways, go ahead.
So my middle brother, sent this. Actually, I lied. Out of the 3 boys, the oldest one sent this, and it said, at George, good girls are found in every corner of the earth, but unfortunately the earth is round. I don't know why I thought it was so funny. It was like some kid's like yearbook like quote.
That's funny.
Okay,
so this next list is overrated celebrities. So your number 1 is going to be who you think is the most overrated.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, you get it?
Yep.
Okay. Robert Downey Jr.
The Iron Man?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Do you think he's overrated?
I don't know.
Or do you think he deserves his hype?
I kind of like him. So let's go 4.
I like him too. Okay. Blake Lively.
Oh, the tea is
steaming.
Her.
Steaming right now.
Gossip Girl Blake Lively, like the girl.
Yeah. Newly married to Ryan Reynolds, they seemed like a cute it couple, Blake Lively. Yeah. Nice. What's coming out about her? She's a bully girl.
She's a nasty, nasty woman.
Yeah.
And, I mean...
it sounds like she's kind of always been this way.
Some of the interviews that have, like, surfaced about her just being a straight-up bully, like, not nice. Also, I'd say, like, as much as I can appreciate some old T-Swizzle music, like, her affiliation with Taylor, I wouldn't say is, like, great.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's go... I want to do 1 or 2. Let's go 2.
Okay. Pat Mahomes.
Oh, Patty boy. I told Cole, I said, hey, who's in the Super Bowl? He goes, the Chiefs and
Eagles.
The Eagles. And I said, I know guys on both teams. He goes, oh, really? I said, yeah, I know Patty. And he goes, oh, do you? And I was like, yeah. And Travis is on the team. Like, I basically know this team so well now. And he's just like, of course. Like, I just do stuff like this to annoy him.
Yeah.
And then I said, but no, I actually know someone on the Eagles. And I was like, well, I know one of the Eagles players' girlfriends. Because one of the players on the Eagles is from Britain.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I know his girlfriend, Aria. Or, like, she's been in weddings I've shot and
stuff. Yeah.
Anyway, so basically pretty invested in Super Bowl 50.
I don't actually know.
Is it like 52? I don't know.
53. I'm rooting against the Chiefs, but
I saw a thing and it was like the game where, like, no one really wants either of them to win. And they're like, oh, something so great about the Super Bowl this year is that there's going to be a loser.
I was like, someone's going to lose.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I don't know. What have I used so far? 4 and 2?
Yeah.
I'll go 3 on him.
That's fair. He's honestly not the overrated part.
No, I think that it's one of those things, people are going to hate on you when you're at the top, and he's having a really good time in his career right now. Like,
yeah, him and the refs are like this.
I know. I mean, hey.
No.
He has not lost a game all season. The one game that the Chiefs lost, he wasn't playing.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I don't really follow the Chiefs very much.
Yeah.
Okay. Charlie D'Amelio. Speaking of TikTok.
Oh. I don't know. I'm going to give her 5. She's probably as highly rated as she should be. Like, girl has...
she's done nothing and got famous.
She knew how to play the system. Like, isn't she, like, number 2 for followers under Selena Gomez? Like, she has, like...
oh, really?
Yeah, she's, like, super high up there.
Or on
maybe
Instagram
is she the highest on TikTok?
On TikTok, probably, I would
Yeah, but, like, even, like, her format other places, like, I'm pretty sure she's really high up.
Honestly, I don't see much about her, and she doesn't really annoy me. I saw that she got, like, a bunch of flack about having, and she, like, people could see in the background of a photo or something, or video, she was vaping and they were giving it, and she was like, it was an anxiety pin. And then when they thought TikTok was going away, she was like, my confession, it wasn't an anxiety pin. And then she laughed and was like, I'm sorry. Like,
well,
don't vape, but
throws their life into the public eye like that, I can't imagine the stress, like, and the hate and stuff. So no, I'll give her 5. Who's number 1?
Taylor Swift.
Oh,
it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean,
Blake can be up at the top.
Yeah, they're besties, and Blake keeps throwing her into this. Like, I have monsters, and she's using. I don't think Taylor's too thrilled about it, but she's like threatening with
I've heard
Taylor.
that like there was also some like stuff in that movie that Ryan Reynolds got really involved in it.
Yeah, he like rewrote a scene,
and that he has been reported by other co-stars have said that he's like super controlling.
Yes, and when there was one guy who was a co-star in Deadpool who talked about a scene that they did together, and they had like gotten the scene, and Ryan's like, let's just try it one more time, and they're like, okay, yeah, we can go one more time. And just in the scene, Deadpool's like, joking around with this guy, but everything that Deadpool was saying to this character, I've never seen Deadpool, so I can't remember the character's name, but was like attacking
his like
the actual
character.
Guy, and when they called cut, and the guy was like, "What in the world?" He's like, "That was weird, right?" To the crew, and they were like, "Yeah, that was messed up." So just like stuff, but he said they're good now. But
interesting,
anyways.
Yeah, I don't know. This girl was doing a like hot take on what she thinks about all of the like lawsuits going back and forth right now, and I was like, dang. I was like, if we didn't need more proof that Hollywood was just absolutely insane.
And corrupt. Yeah.
Okay, mine is like not this. I don't know this one. I said most needed kitchen items.
Okay.
Donut pan.
5.
You really like donuts.
I know, but I don't ever make them.
Okay. A knife.
Oh. That's like number 2.
Okay. A hand mixer.
Depends if you have other mixers or not. It's like a 4.
Okay. A toaster.
I guess 3.
This is gonna be funny.
Oh no.
Your number 1 most needed kitchen item is an egg cooker. Don't worry, you have a knife is number 2.
Yeah, can cut my eggs once.
These were kind of dumb, but kind of funny.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay, my last list is coffee drinks.
Ooh, I was excited about this topic.
Okay, so this is just like drinks you can get at a coffee shop, basically.
Okay.
Iced latte.
Gosh, that's gotta be. I hate to take one right off the bat, but like that's what I always get is some form of an iced latte.
This is just your basic iced latte.
2.
Okay. Matcha latte.
5.
Iced dirty chai.
Ooh, I do love a good dirty chai. We'll give it 1.
All right. Black coffee.
Ugh. Well, I guess it has to be 4.
Okay. And then iced shaken oat milk espresso.
Oh, that's sad. 3.
It's all right, though.
It had to take a mid seat. I think that I would have switched it. Black coffee would have been last.
Yeah.
And then I probably would have put the basic lattes 3 and bumped the other one up.
Yeah, but pretty good lineup.
We're close. Okay, this one's fun. Travel destinations.
Oh yeah, I'm excited about this one.
Okay, I have 5. Iceland.
Ooh, what time of year am I going? Can I see the northern lights? I'll say 3.
Okay. Fiji.
Ooh. If I could just teleport there, it'd be number 1.
Yeah, it's a long flight.
It's a long flight, but we're just talking about the destination itself.
Yeah, not the flight process. You don't have to go on a helicopter.
2.
Okay. Australia.
4. before, I
I
guess.
think that one, there are some people that are like, ooh, I really want to go to Australia. And then there's some people that are like, why would you want to go to Australia?
Yeah. I'd like to go to Australia if I was like going to stay there for like a month.
True.
Because you spend like the first 2 days, well, you spend like 2 days of is traveling. Then you have to time adjust, and then
it is crazy how traveling works like that. Like for colonized flights to Switzerland, we leave Aberdeen at 6 a.m. and we get into Munich at 6:30 a.m. So it's a 24-hour travel day.
That's crazy.
But
do you have any cool layovers or anything?
No. On the way back, I think we do. I think we are in Sweden? No, the Netherlands, I think. Which I think I've had a layover there before. I wanted to have a long layover in Paris and go see the Eiffel Tower, but that doesn't actually work. Okay, sorry. So you have Iceland at number 3, Fiji at 2, Australia at 4.
Yeah.
Oh no. That's really sad. Bahamas.
Oh.
This is gonna be really sad if I feel like I was mean. I put some good ones on this list.
I watched this show that's like it's basically like house hunting in the Bahamas and seeing people like just how beautiful the Bahamas is. I want to just go there and lay on a beach. But is it the top one or is the other one better? I love beach destinations are like my favorite.
Yes.
But my ultimate bucket list place is Paris because I've always wanted to go there. I'll just say Bahamas number 1.
The next one is Hawaii.
Oh, see, that is better because
we're a little Hawaii.
It's number 5. But if I did it, I'd probably do Hawaii, Bahamas, Fiji.
Yeah, I'd say that
Australia.
I would like
Iceland.
to go. The one thing that I would like to do, because I've been to a lot of really pretty beaches, but I really would like to go to the Bahamas and do like the huts.
Oh yeah, over the water.
Yeah,
and it's less expensive there. Yeah. And it's honestly it's pretty easy to travel there. You just fly to Miami and then it's like a 45-minute flight or something.
Yeah, the flights aren't bad.
I don't want to cruise there.
You know, I have obviously working with a cruise specialist the last couple months. They're leaving on their big like annual one that they've done for 19 years now.
Wow.
And she was saying like where they go in the ports. And I was like, yeah, maybe next year. Because she was talking about how there's 170 people just in their group going. And there's like 3,000 people on the cruise ship.
That's so crazy.
And I was like, wait, I could go. Obviously, I'd get a little bit of a cut, like a discount to go. But then I was like, even if you just said to like every couple there or each family, hey, I'll do photos on the beach for you for $100, you'd make your money back so quickly. So true. I'm basically thinking that I'm gonna have to go on this trip next year.
Here's the thing with cruises. It's basically like a port, like you're getting to go to multiple places within an all-inclusive.
Yep.
The rooms are small, but you're not really spending much time in the room, so that's fine. The only thing that's bad about cruises is if you get any kind of motion sickness, you're going to get motion sickness. Yeah. Especially because like the rooms are down but you just go above deck and it helps a bunch. Of course, my cruise experience was a little bit tainted because they had to take off the stabilizers. So it's like if the stabilizers are on, maybe it's not as bad.
Yeah.
And it was only like a day and a half that I felt sick at all.
Okay.
And I was pretty young.
Would like to try one at some point in my life because I've never done a cruise. And I just think it would be a fun experience to try. But yeah,
I know some people who are diehard cruisers and some people who are like dead set against it.
My grandparents, I think it's an older person thing too. Like it's a convenience factor where they enjoy them. But I mean, also for kids, I could see the benefit of getting to go to these places and not ever having to pack up. Because even the price, okay, say you pay $5,000 for a couple to go on an all-inclusive cruise, you might get to see 5 different countries, or islands, however you want to view it. But you could also pay $5,000 for a week to just be in Punta Cana.
Yeah.
So if you're really wanting to like experience places, I think a cruise could be fun.
If you're wanting to see multiple, like when we did the Disney cruise with our grandparents, and we saw like St. Thomas, St. John's, St. Martin. So like the Virgin Islands, basically.
Which is fun.
Yeah, it was cool.
Minus being sick, I suppose.
Yeah, which that was only literally like the first few days, which we were just at sea anyways. Yeah. So it wasn't like horrible. The other thing about cruises is if there's any kind of sickness, it spreads really quickly.
Yeah.
For anybody, but yeah, I mean, I have fond memories of it. But I also have seen some sketch things, which if you go with a reputable cruise line, they're pretty thorough in their hiring process now. But there was like this video, this girl had done a deep dive on this one girl who went on her family cruise vacation. Okay, we're back. It cut off on YouTube in case you're curious. But basically, this girl ends up going missing. And so first of all, her mom and her were dancing and they're like hanging out, and she had been talking to one of these cruise employees, and then her mom and her had such a fun night, they went to the cruise photographer to buy their photos, and the lady or the person was like, oh, all the photos with this girl, and it had already been bought. And I'm like, right then I'm gonna be like, who bought them, or where are they, or
like we're the only ones in our group who purchased photos
of us.
Yeah.
And so that's number one red flag. But then I guess the next morning she told her dad she was going out for a smoke, and they never saw her again. And it basically seems like she got taken by the cruise
sometimes
workers, and trafficking, and that there's like a website that lists basically, I don't want to say it on because we'll get explicit, and it looked exactly like her, but like with longer hair and more grown up.
How old was she?
She was an adult, like in her 20s.
That's crazy that she was older. Like, normally, I know this is like sad to say, but I always joke. I should not joke about this. But like when I'm traveling, I'll be like, I'm too old to be taken anymore. Like,
but you look young and you're alone.
Like Ashlyn and I were joking. I was like,
you're going to get taken first.
I won't because I'm old.
She might have been like 19. I don't know exactly, but I'm like, sad. That's... Like, this is why you don't smoke.
Think about people. Like a 13-year-old girl. Yeah, also don't smoke. But then you also like you just wonder like the weird things that happen. Like,
yeah. And like the cruise ship worker who she had been talking to the night before, like came up to her brother and was like, hey, I heard about your sister, so sorry. And they hadn't told anybody that she was missing except for the captain, and the captain hadn't announced it because he didn't want to
like freak people out.
Yeah, and and he was like, it's too early in the day, like I don't want to wake people up with this announcement. So and then they were like, well, they were about to like disembark of one of the islands or the ports, and they're like, can you keep everybody on the boat and search for her before people get off, because if they get off, if people took her, they can then they haven't found her. So
that's freaky.
Yeah. And there was this, we're now going into this whole, but there is this one girl who was like, I think it's like Barbados or something. And she was like in a bathroom, and this one girl was like, hi, my name is, I think her name was Rachel or whatever. She's like, I've been, like taken, blah, blah, lost or whatever. And so she reported it to the police, and she did like a sketch drawing and it looked like her. But they still haven't found her. And it's because so many countries have to be involved. And like, if you've ever seen the movie Sound of Freedom, it's like so hard to get all of the countries on board.
About that.
Yeah.
Makes me,
it's very sad. And
I forgot about that movie. That was such a sad movie.
Yeah. But also like,
I cried a lot.
Yeah. Just crazy.
Yikes. Well,
on that note
of cruise ships, maybe what if my photos get, oh my gosh. Well,
there are lots. Yeah. That was like, and
Becca's are very
90s.
Safe.
Yeah.
Like, this is like.
That was like later 90s. And I feel like they're a lot thorougher. Well, and social media is a thing now. And
like the security has to be so much tighter now.
Yeah.
With everything.
And they're not hiring super shady people, hopefully.
Yeah, no kidding. Crazy. Maybe they'll have video and you could come with too. And bring your children.
Pretty much. That doesn't sound as fun. You'll have children on a cruise ship is a little bit anxiety inducing because of, I know that the railings have like the plexiglass over them, so it's fine, but I would still get the heebie-jeebies.
Leave the children.
Solo trip.
Yeah, it could just be a girls' content trip.
There we go.
Maybe I'll be pregnant then.
There you go.
I keep saying that to people just to get their reaction. I'll be like, yeah, maybe I'll be pregnant next year.
That'd be great. I would love it.
I know. I was like, then our little babies would be friends.
Yeah.
I keep thinking about that. And then I'm like, I think that in my head, it's just like, oh, yeah. And then I'm like, I don't want to have indigestion.
literally me right now.
I think of like
some people don't get it.
But like Ashton has been sending me videos right now. Trip is getting so big and he like is kicking and punching and her belly, I'm like, that has to be such a like she's probably not moving around that much. Like you can feel her, but it's not like
yeah, sometimes I can see it, but not like I can't tell what limb it is. Not yet.
Okay. But like I'm curious what that feels like because in my mind I think of like an alien in your body and it's like
it's a little bit weird sometimes.
Yeah, like
especially when like I just have like my hand resting here and then she'll like kick and I'm like
hi.
Yeah. I get a little bit weirded out about stuff like that too.
I get that it's such a natural, beautiful thing, but I'm like, that's so weird when you think about it.
It's cooler when it's happening to you for sure, but like, or if she gets hiccups, it feels very much like a pulse, and I don't like feeling pulses, so I'm like,
oh yeah, you're like, please do those when I'm sleeping.
Yeah, she likes to do most of her movement when I'm sleeping or laying still.
Well, I guess that's annoying too because then it probably wakes you up.
Yeah, sometimes it just makes it like if I get up to go. Sometimes she sits a certain way and then it's like, oh, I have to pee.
Yeah, I'm curious, like since I never get up in the middle of the night, I'm curious if that will change if I were to be pregnant.
It will because you'll have to pee. But other than that, I hope that
I just find it so annoying to have to get up in the middle of the night.
Me too. I do it twice now. Sometimes I get away with once, but then I have to like pee right away in the morning.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So anyways, now that you know about my pee schedule.
Yes, I mean, we know about Grant's sleep schedule.
Yeah.
The pee schedule might as well be in there too. Okay, guys, if you liked this episode, if you liked ranking stuff along with us, please give us a thumbs up, 5 stars, whatever you would like to do. And make sure if you have any ideas or thoughts on episodes, either reach out to us personally, leave us a review, leave us a comment on YouTube, and we will, fingers crossed, be back next week.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, listening. Bye.
Bye.